Had Sukumar Ray been alive today, he might well have ended up behind bars instead of being celebrated. You know why? Because his satire, his joyful absurdity, and his fearless poking at logic and pretension are the very kinds of irreverence that modern intolerance often cannot tolerate. But while the West had Lewis Carroll, Bengal had Sukumar Ray. Born into a Brahmo Samaj household in 1887 in Calcutta, son of the brilliant Upendra Kishore Ray Chaudhary and father to the iconic Satyajit Ray, thus forming a three-generation dynasty of genius that reshaped Indian imagination. If in England they had Lewis Carroll's Topsy-Turvy Wonderland, in Bengal we had Sukumar Ray's world of Abol Tabol, Hojo Borolo, Pagla Dashu, works that delight children with whimsy and adults with a mirror of social absurdity and quiet protest. Sukumar Ray's gift was not just laughter but thought, a humorous resistance to authoritarian logic at a time when colonial rule was rigidly formal and deeply intolerant of dissent. His education at Presidency and later travels to England, that too on scholarship, to study printing and photography added technical mastery to his creative brilliance, helping him raise Sandesh magazine into a hive of playful intelligence after his father's death. But beyond brilliance, his life was also forged in deep friendship with Rabindranath Tagore. Tagore held Sukumar Ray in affectionate regard for many years, and on his deathbed in September 1923, when Sukumar Ray was ravaged by Kalajor and could barely speak, he asked Rabindranath to sing. The poet sang Ache Dukkho Ache Mrityu. Another song, Dukkho e noy Shuk nohe go Gobhir Shanti e je. These two songs turned that room of pain into a moment of transcendence and showed the tender bond between two creative souls, one dying young and one grieving deeply. Sukumar Ray died at just 36, leaving behind work that made language dance, logic stumble, and the world laugh while it pondered. He was not merely a writer of nonsense, he was a social satirist, an innovator, an illustrator, a thinker whose work turned nonsense into sense and made us question the world through laughter. Today, when dissent is threatened and whimsy itself can be labeled subversive, we remember the man who made nonsense make sense and whose spirit still lives in every curious mind. Bengal remembers Sukumar Ray. Do you?